I guess I should have known better when he wanted me to check out the maintenance shed with him, but I didn't. So he drew his knife and molested me, threatening me if I made a sound. Could you imagine being betrayed by someone you know? Well, that is what happened in this quote taken from Secret Scars by Cynthia Tower. Prevent Child Abuse Georgia, also known as PCA Georgia, is a nonprofit organization whose mission is to provide direction to promote healthy children and develop strong families. I know all of our spirits get lifted when we see a child smiling and happy without a worry in the world. Well, unfortunately, every child doesn't have something to smile about. Parent or not, we can fathom witnessing a child being abused and neglected right here in our own state, our own city. It is time that we take a stand. Today I will tell you about the problems that led to the forming of this organization. Then I will tell you more about this nonprofit organization. And finally, I will discuss with you how you can help. Now that I've told you what we were going to discuss, let's get started with why we need this organization. As stated by Cynthia C. Tower in Secret Scars, statistics show that 1 out of every 3 women and 1 out of every 5 men will have been abused or at least approached before reaching the age of 18. Innocent children are being targeted by ignorant individuals. In 2012, Atlanta Journal-Constitution wrote an article about a Boy Scout. It shows files that revealed a disturbing case of abuse. An Athens Scoutmaster may have molested more than a dozen boys over the past 15 years and gotten away with it because he was only asked to resign by the troop official. Many people look past issues of abuse or allow people to get away with putting children in unsafe environments. In 2011, a scandal came from Penn State University. This led to a breakthrough for a Georgia resident. Lawrence Kasim, an Atlanta father, said, "It's so sick, so awful, and it really moved me. Being the father of 2 little boys, I never ever want them to have that experience, and I never want anyone I know to suffer like that." This was in an article from the Atlanta Journal-Constitution written in late 2011. This forced Kasim to take action. He took a course called The Stewards of Children, also encouraging others around him to take the course as well, including the staff at his children's school. I just gave you information about a few examples of why this organization exists. Now we'll talk about the background of PCA. Is it fair for an innocent child to have to suffer and not be able to even fight back against its abuser? Should children even have to endure such a pain only imaginable to most of us? No, and no again. Children should live a worry-free and abuse-free childhood. Myself, along with other advocates, agree. According to PreventChildAbuseGeorgia.org, which is the official website of PCA Georgia, this is the only nonprofit organization in the United States whose sole purpose is to prevent the abuse and neglect of our nation's children. Prevent Child Abuse was first founded in 1972. Donna J. Stone, then known as the Family Achievement Center in Chicago. In 1973, the center had its first national conference on preventing child abuse. In 1999 is when Prevent Child Abuse received its name as what we know it today. Over the years, this organization has now networked into turning chapters into 50 states and nearly 600 Healthy Families America Home visiting sites. Since I have just informed you about where this organization originated from, let me describe how they make an impact. For nonprofit organizations, money isn't always easy to come around, but it is needed in order to provide in our communities. Fortunately, Prevent Child Abuse Georgia has come up with multiple ways to receive outside help, such as time, talent, and donations. According to PreventChildhoodGeorgia.com, Governor Nathan Deal signed a proclamation on March 25, 2013, stating that this was the month to commemorate child abuse prevention in Georgia in order to bring awareness. Conferences and fundraisers are held on campuses and throughout the state at different locations. Conferences on how to prevent child abuse raise awareness and share with people signs of abuse, how to avoid abuse, as well as how to create a safe environment for our children are just a few topics discussed. Donna J. Stone's love for children sparked from her own child. Her child was sickly and fought with it for some time. This ended her marriage, which led to a new chapter in her life. She became a strong supporter of the Association for Retarded Children. This was just the beginning of a lifelong career as a charity supporter and children's advocate. Today we have discussed how Prevent Child Abuse came to be, the background of the organization, and what they do. Do not forget that this is our city, our children, and our future. We need to do everything we can to create the safest environment for the children around us. As long as Prevent Child Abuse Georgia continues to help our kids, they have a chance at a great life. Children trust easily and can't realize when someone is being genuine or out to harm them. They just want to make friends and have a good time. It's not our children's fault because monsters exist in this world.